Cause it's Taco Tuesday.
Welcome back to my channel, guys, and this time we're doing something a little different. It's Taco Tuesday, so let's make some tacos. Okay, so first you want to set your stove to medium heat, and y'all, I know my meat is froze. I took it out, it did not unthaw, but don't worry, I'm finna show you how to unthaw it on the stove. So you just want to basically just keep flipping the meat over to reach the heat until it unthaws. Okay, next you want to take your meat beater. Y'all, this is a meat beater. I purchased it from Dollar General and it said meat beater. So you just want to beat the meat until you get it small enough to your liking. I like my meat small. I don't like it in big chunks. Okay, so after that you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees while your meat is simmering. Okay, so while the oven is preheating, you can go ahead and chop up all your veggies. I'm going to chop up my tomatoes into normal size, not too big, not too small. You do want texture within your salad, so do like the average size for a taco salad. So after your tomatoes are chopped, just put them in a nice bowl and sit them aside. Put them in the refrigerator until you finish assembling the rest of your ingredients. After the ground beef has finished cooking, I like to put it in a drainer and just rinse all the grease off. I don't want no excess grease in my food, so rinse that grease off, y'all. Okay, next I'm going to be adding a cup of water and then 2 packets of taco seasoning. I like to taste the taco seasoning, so I like to put 2 packets. Okay, once all seasoning is added, you basically just want to stir up the seasoning throughout the meat. Make sure you cover all meat in seasoning. You do not want no plain ground beef. I promise you don't. Make sure it's covered, y'all. Let your meat simmer to 5 to 8 minutes. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but I love refried beans when it comes to my tacos. So while your meat is simmering, go ahead and add those refried beans so the seasoning can get within the beans also. And if it's looking a little too thick, go ahead and add some more water. Okay, so after all them steps, y'all, the oven should be preheated. So we finna get ready and prep our tortillas. So I use the Azteca, I think that's how you say it, Azteca taco salad shells. So you just gonna form them onto this little, I don't even know what that thing called, but y'all see it. You just gonna form it on that. That's what's gonna make the bowl, and then you're gonna put the tortilla on top of that and you're gonna put it in the oven. Just read the instructions because I think I'm explaining it right, but yeah, I'm gonna quit talking and just watch me. Okay, see, I was right. You just gonna place that tortilla on top of that little white bowl, and when you put it in the oven, it's gonna cook down and form a bowl. And you are gonna bake that bowl for 15 minutes. Okay, y'all, it's almost time to eat. Now let's form the taco bowl. Now that your bowls have been made, you're just gonna take your lettuce. I like to put my lettuce on the bottom so the meat don't make the tortilla soft with the juices. So you put the lettuce on the bottom, and then you add your meat, and then you add your cheese, your tomatoes, sour cream, whatever you like on your taco, you just add it in there, y'all. Comment down below if you like the picante sauce or the regular sauce. I like the picante sauce because it got tomatoes, onions, all that within it. And I don't like that little plain old sauce. Like the picante sauce is it, child. Okay, y'all, so we finally done. That's how you make a taco salad. Like, look at it. Look at it. I know you want to eat it. Look at that. Look at that. Cooked to perfection, baby. You cannot eat no taco salad without a refreshing tall glass of ice cold Simply lemonade. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below what you guys would like to see me cook next.
Wonder what Mercedes would think about you taking over her locker. I'll share my shit. Combination.